Thank you, Hyderabad. Thank you for being here. I want to thank you guys for your support, for having us here and welcoming us with such good hospitality. It's been Hyderabad's very close to me, close to my family. We come here very often, and I feel as welcome this time. And it's even more special because it's for my film.
Yes.
So I want to thank you for having us here, firstly. And secondly, I'm looking forward to eating some biryani and halim
I was just about to ask
from Paradise.
Yes.
And chutneys is my favorite dosa and idli joint. Is special.
Oh.
The most special thing is her because she's been
Oh.
associated with the South industry for so many years. And I've been
Okay.
learning and seeing all her films and really enjoyed them.
Can't really compare right now. And also that this movie we have been treated like newcomers and debutants. So I haven't been able to compare still.
Generation, young 20-year-olds, 21-year-olds are always making mistakes, always irrationally thinking and making decisions very quickly without really thinking. And I think that's the fun of life, when you're just flowing with things and not really thinking about life, not really thinking about how to do things. You end up getting into a lot of problems, making a lot of mistakes. And it's happened, I don't remember instances through the course of this film, but of course you make a lot of mistakes. Could be a scene, could be a lot of things personally also in my life growing up. I was probably the character completely when I was 17, only making mistakes and doing nothing positive. But I think I've grown in the last 5-6 years, and I think when you make a mistake, as long as you're learning from it, you're growing. And I do connect with the character and the storyline of the film. To someone who had even started his career. So I think it was, I remember calling Diksha and telling her, you know what, I met your co-star. And she said, yeah, of course. And it was a great feeling. And I remember telling him about his, about how inspiring his dancing is. Because I think it was as hard, if not harder, because for me growing up, let's say even people who don't come from the family, growing up with them is more about stock market. I mean, sorry, growing up is more about, like, watching films and I tracked off, sorry. It's about watching films and understanding acting or doing classes. For me, growing up, I barely went to film premieres, I barely went for screenings, I barely went for. I had a very non-filmy childhood. My dad is an investment banker, so it's been mostly growing up in an environment where my dad makes me watch the stock markets in the morning. I used to go to my school, come back home, play my sports. So I wasn't really well versed with how things really work. So when it came to the time when I was doing the script narration, I was only 21 years old. I remember I was completely convinced of the character in the film and the script, but there was a lot of self-doubt because I hadn't trained myself. So I did a couple of round of auditions, actually, about 3 or 4, and they kept me on standby for 4 months till I could actually prove myself to get onto the film. I mean, I think love is how I want to define a relationship, but obviously there's a different relationship with each one. So I don't know how to define a relationship, but I just love them. I discuss football and talk about boy stuff with Ranbir, which we can't talk with my sisters. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, you share a different relationship, but the love is equal and the relationship is equal, at least to me.
Someone who sort of mentored us and guided us because he was himself shooting for Happy Ending in LA and Go Goa Gone, right? So we have interacted with him, I think, on a very, he guided us and he told us that, okay, this is how you can approach some stuff.
So the film have both Saif and Dinesh sir are both partners, and Dinesh hates himself being called Dinesh, but for the first time I had to. They both really have been supportive in every possible way, and Dinesh has been more creatively involved with the film. But I remember as a producer, I remember they telling us that the handover is always for the director because the director creatively takes you through the workshops and narrations. So it was more of Arif sir taking us through the whole process of the filmmaking process. But Saif sir, as he was busy and he wasn't in town, he was shooting his films, but he was always there as a mentor. He was always a call away. So if we needed his support, we needed any advice, he was always a call away. But so I guess that's how it worked. Actually, my pure reason was that, as I said, growing up wasn't too much of understanding films and all. मुझे idea था ही नहीं films के बारे में. तो मतलब मुझे सीखना था. I really wanted to learn. I was really hungry to learn कि होता क्या है वहाँ पे. So I remember I came back from college. My mom started crying, saying, "Where do I send you?" So I went back to college. But then we fortunately 6 months later got a job with Karan sir, Dharma Productions, and I remember completely. I was trying to understand the technicals, the direction side, the editing side, but I want to understand the craft basically. I just want to understand कि films बनते कैसे, क्या होता है, कैसे होता है. That was my main concern, but I eventually always knew I wanted to act.
I actually had come, this is 4 years back, no, 5 years back now. I'd come to Hyderabad for something and Krish saw me, and he was casting for Vedam at that point, and he specifically wanted someone who looks, in a certain way, in a very angelic way for Pooja's character in Vedam, and that's how it happened. So I one day met Bunny and Krish for lunch, and that evening I was signed for Vedam, and that's how then my underwater dream remained underwater only, and that's how it happened.
Who getting into the skin of the character. She loves like for some reason she loves like different characters played. So I remember asking her, so who do you want to work with? She said, I want to work with all sorts of actors in this generation, in every generation, and I want to explore myself as an actor and do different characters. So I found that very, very interesting, and I got inspired by what she said. So I think the same now.
I had gone to Bombay for some work, and they were auditioning for this movie, Lekar Hum Deewana Dil. So I went there, and yeah, it was very simple for me. I actually auditioned, and I got a call back, and that time they started the audition process, and in the meantime, Rebel released here, and I hadn't taken on anything else. And the script, I remember Arif Sar, director, he narrated the script to me, and I've never felt like that in like a really long time, because the way he narrated the script and the enthusiasm with which he narrated it, it was unbelievable, and that's when I was like, I want to be a part of this movie. And so it wasn't that it was Bollywood or it was Hindi, that wasn't ever the priority. The priority was that I loved the script, and I felt that there was a great scope of performance for the girl also in the movie, and it was a very nice, sweet and simple love story, and I just felt like this is something that I want to do. Not found any difference. Also here I'm, first time I'm working with a newcomer, and in Tollywood I've never worked with a newcomer. I've always worked with people who are more established than me and who have sort of really helped me make my performance better. Here we both were helping each other. Also that this is an out and out love story, and so I've not really understood the difference, because I think once you reach a set, it's exactly the same. I feel that there's no difference.
My family do belong to their vocation is acting. And they're all out there, let's say in front of media and in films and events and shows. So you see them, but actually at home they're very normal. They eat the same food everyone does. They wear the same clothes. They talk about the same things, and they do all the normal things like every other family does. So the support that I get from them is the same way the support Diksha gets from her family, the producers, the directors, and all of you get from your family. So I think it's a great feeling, it's a proud feeling, and it's I feel really inspired to be part of a family who've acted and have been part of 4 generations. But I don't really see anything as pressure, because I'm trying to actually work hard and do the best I can do every day and enjoy my work, and at the same time the rest I just leave to destiny and go with the flow.
No, actually the thing is that I was with the production house Illuminati. We were in exclusive contracts. So while I was shooting for this movie Lekar Hum Deewana Dil, we were not allowed to shoot any other movie at the same time. So that's why, as I said, Rebel had just released, and before I signed anything, I signed this movie. And then I couldn't shoot for anything. So that's why that break came.
And we've grown together. Like even Varun and my family go back many years in terms of relationship. So I think like a lot of my friends who want to act, we all are aiming for the same profession, but we all, when we talk, we believe that a sea has a fish of 1,000, but there's place for everyone, and it's healthy competition, it's fun, it's musty, and it's going to help us push each other up. And I hope that my film gets accepted to begin with, and I do get a second film, and I hope we all do well and we progress together, and our relationship should never change, because that's very personal, and that's very all the relationships that I make in my life, I count them very personal, I count them very close to my heart. What I realized 4 or 5 years ago after I left school, you lose touch with some friends for a year, for 2 years, but when you speak to them again after 2 years, it's like you just met them yesterday. It's the same relationship with them, or with anyone for that matter, because everyone gets very busy. You go for shooting schedules, you're working, then suddenly you get a call randomly at 2:30 in the morning also, and someone says, hi, what's up, and it's absolutely normal, and it feels like yesterday.
I don't believe in following anyone, because I don't know what they want from their life and what they want from their career. And as I said before also, I'm not enamored by, oh my god, like wow, Bollywood, or anything like that. It doesn't make a difference what language it is, because yeah, Hindi is my mother tongue. And if I wanted, I could have always started my career there. But it's not about the language. It's about, I think, where you do work which sort of, satisfies you, and where, like, the amount, like, I feel like what all I learned in my movies here, and the amount I learned and the amount I grew, I think that, like, that no one can ever take that away from me. So I never felt like, oh, this, I feel like wherever I get something good and I get like good work and I want to be a part of the role, that's it. Language, I feel, is not my priority. It's the script which is my priority.